Yo, it's been a minute. I know it's been a minute, man, since I've been live. But we here. Y'all probably done forgot about your boy. It's your boy Jay Whitfield Inspires. you know, we live, baby. We live. I think it's been a few months since I've been live since I uploaded a video. But I'm here. I might need to just do an uploaded video. I'm just trying to see how the people feel. I want to welcome everybody back to the channel. I gotta give y'all an update on life, what's been going on. Because there's been a lot of things going on. Life been happening. But, I've been here, man. I've been here trying to make it happen. And all that good stuff. Hold on, let me y'all know I got my technical difficulties together. I have a struggle stream. And all that good stuff. I'm in the car as usual. Just getting off work, just making it happen. And all that good stuff. So you know what to do. Hit the like button. All that good stuff. Subscribe and share. It's been so long since I've been on this channel. I forgot how things go. I may stop this and do like a recorded video. But people usually catch this after the live. I just want to make sure my live still work. But as you come into the room, shout out your city, shout out your sign and all that good stuff. We're gonna yeah, man, it's been a minute, yo. What's up, man? I've been working, man. Been out in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Been out in the trenches making it happen. But I ain't really gonna be on here too long. I just want to check in with the family. See what's going on and all that good stuff. Hey, Los Angeles. Hey, I was in LA. January, the end of January. Well, end of January, had a battle of the band. You know how that is. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Connie? It's been a minute, yo. Y'all know it's been a minute. It's been a minute. But just want to throw a couple things out that people been asking about it. You know what I'm saying? Where you been at, dog? What's going on? All that good stuff. So this is for people who may see this later. This is a recorded video. This is a live video. So, we talk to the family right now. Blessed indeed. I like that name. Yeah, we here. Coco in the house. Rissa in the house. Y'all know I ghosted y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? But I've been working. Y'all know, working at college, man. I'm a chaplain and all that good stuff. So that's why I'm all dressed up. It's Women's History Month. Shout out to the ladies out there. Take your crown, baby. But look, man, because I can't be on here too long. I just want to talk about. First of all, I've been good. You know what I'm saying? But talk about how Virgo men are sapiosexual. I'm probably gonna make a recorded video and break it down further. But yeah, Virgo men are sapiosexual, man. Y'all know what that means. Sapiosexual basically means somebody who's attracted to the mind. And Virgo men are attracted to the mind. That's how it is. And so I tell people all the time, like if you're not, intelligent woman, these guys may not like you. They may not rock with you like that. I mean, you may be fine to them. They may like you physically, but they attract to the mind. Virgo men are mentally sharp. They're mentally sharp. They're analytical, and so all this stuff plays a part. Y'all know what I always say? They're ruled by the planet Mercury. Or Mercury rules the intellect, communication, and all that. So, what really gets them going is stuff like deep conversations, connectivity. Because they want to know how you think. I mean, I'm seriously, that really gets them going. It really turns them on, as they say. You say that's what my husband told me, but he was attracted to my mind. I'm telling you, right? I ain't lying. Because I'm telling, because that's what separates women from other women is their mind. I'm Virgo love an intelligent woman. That's why, contrary to most men, well, I can say most men, y'all know that in this whole podcast era, I guess you could say, there are a lot of men talking about how a woman's degrees and stuff don't mean nothing. And I get what they're trying to say. Basically, what they're trying to say is, hey, you got these degrees, you got all this stuff, we're not attracted to that. In essence, they are right, but Virgo men are attracted to that. Virgo men love an intelligent woman because we want to see your intelligence. But those guys, what they basically what they're trying to say is, we just want we more so attracted to the woman that you are rather than the things that you achieve. I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But Virgo men are attracted to all of it. You know what I'm saying? Virgo men are attracted to the woman that you are and the things that you achieve. So to them, the things that you achieved, in life, it's a turn on because it shows them your mind. You know, it shows them your mind and how you think, because Virgos are high thinking people, and so they like to have around them high thinking people. And a woman that's high thinking and intelligent, it just gets them going. You know, I think I wrote a couple things down to help me keep on task, but I can't remember y'all, because I was flowing from the survival scrolls today. You know, but basically, you definitely want to know how to get with a Virgo man. You get some conversation with them. You know what I'm saying? Show them your mind. And of course, they still men. Men like to have a beautiful woman. Don't get it twisted. You still gotta, physically meet the mark. But what I'm saying is, if you are only physically beautiful and you're a dummy, what they gonna do with that? I can't do nothing with that. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing with that. For real, you can't do nothing with that. Cause Virgos, they have a lot of stuff going on, and they need a woman beside them who can handle what they have going on. What's that? Is it a movie by Tyler Perry? So I could do bad all by myself or something like that. I mean, I don't know who made it. I don't want to say Tyler Perry, but the essence of that is Virgos. They're like, look, man, I got a lot going on. I can really, if you just hear anyway, I can just do this by myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't really need nobody that's in the way. But if you're gonna be here, I need you to play your position. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you to play your role. And I ain't talking about gender roles. I'm talking about like your role in my life. And that is support. Virgos, like, this is why Virgos like high thinking women. Virgos need a high thinking woman because he involved in high thinking things. Most of them. So he wants you to help him think through certain things. So imagine, it's just anybody, man or woman. Imagine you have a partner, and basically your partner might be fine, but your partner is basically a dummy. You know what I'm saying? It's a shell. Y'all trying to think through complicated things that come up in life, and he be like, oh no, every time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. When problems come up, I don't know, every single time. I'm like, really? Over time, that starts to become less attractive because the beauty phase of anybody, the honeymoon phase with anybody, is only going to last for so long. Life returns to normal after a while. And so, with that being said, Virgos have an outlook of life. They have an outlook of things they want to happen. And so they know life's gonna happen. They know they're gonna run into things. And so they need people on their team that can handle those things. Just like a company. When a company is hiring people, a successful company, they look for people who are intelligent, smart, good at their jobs, because they know at some point in time things are gonna happen. They need people who knows how to think things through. Also, who are innovators, who can come up with things, who can initiate things. It's normal. But when I tell you Virgo men are extreme sapiosexuals, and I mean it with every sense of the word, because I'm telling you, it really get to the point of, I'm outside, y'all, I'm in the car. It can really get to the point of, if you're not up to par like that, he be done with you, man. Because see, Virgos can be very unassuming. I'm just I experienced that in my life, where people, they kind of just assume stuff, or we don't necessarily make a big splash, so to speak. I mean, I guess you said some do, but we are who we are. So sometimes people can mistake us for something else, or they mistake our kindness for weakness, or whatever the case may be. They try to take advantage of us, but they get to know us. They find out we really intelligent. We really have a lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Virgos be in their own world. They be in their own world. The close thing I can compare Virgo men to is like and not to be pious, I think that's the right word. I don't know, or arrogant, but you can compare them to like geniuses. You know how most geniuses, or since I don't want y'all to think I'm trying to be arrogant. You say, high creative people who are really good at music or people who are really good at their art form. A lot of those people are a little weird. They're a little, you know what I'm saying? They're a little kooky, not crazy, but they're a little different because they vibe different, and they vibe with people who are here and not here. They're just a little weird. For example, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's a Virgo, one of the greatest musicians of all time. But he was very weird, right? And when you look at his interviews and this and that behind the scenes, especially of him in the studio, he's kind of weird in the studio, but he operates on a certain frequency in the studio. He's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And anybody just can't be up in that studio because they throw the vibe off. You don't understand up here. You know what I'm saying? That's how Virgos are. Even Beyonce Virgo. I use these people all the time as an example. You've ever seen behind the scenes of Beyonce concerts or whatever, or her practices? She's a little different. She's a little, but that's because she's vibrating on a certain frequency. And most people are just not on that frequency. You can't be around these people of great intelligence and great creativity if you just basic. Or you don't have to be basic, but if you're not trying to get on that level, you can't have you around because you're killing the vibe. Because Virgo's a sapiosexual vibe, and it's real. So you got to be up to par with that. You know what I'm saying? But when we spot women that's like that, it's a major thing. For real. See, let me tell you, Jay, we give more great advice, but I'm a Virgo man. Honestly, it was 100% truth, and I really got so much from his advice and how you navigate around. Hey, that's real. Appreciate that, honey B. I'm telling y'all, I know what I'm talking about, man. I don't know everything, but what I do know, I know it well. You know what I'm saying? But for real, Virgo men, that sapiosexual thing is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? And they vibe different. So get into those deep conversations. Now I know they can be hard a little bit because Virgos don't like. On one end, Virgos don't like to talk and things like that. But this is why we love and hate conversation. We got a love hate relationship with conversation and being on the phone and things like that. This is why. One, y'all heard me talk about how busy we are and this and that. We not on world. But to add to that, it's just people are dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to say it like that, man, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what world we live in. And I'm not talking about women in particular. I'm talking about just people. Y'all know what kind of world we live in. Like, nowadays, you can't have real deep conversation with people without them flying out the handle or getting the hell offended or just being, you know what I'm saying, just being off. You know what I'm saying? And so this is a lot of times our workers don't like to talk to people because we know we have a lot of different thoughts in our head. We have a lot of different ideas. And a lot of times Virgo man's, I will use myself as an example. I know for sure that a lot of my thoughts, ideas are not the norm. They kind of are against the status quo. If 80% of people thinking one way, I'm of that 20% that's thinking this way. I just think a little differently. I'll give y'all an example. I don't want to go too deep into politics. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't a politics channel, but y'all know I'll be talking about everything. My political view is always hella different from everybody. I bring up things that most people wouldn't. I look at both sides of the argument, and I don't let my emotions get in the way. If I agree with something, no matter who it is, hey, I say I agree with that. And I'm not afraid to say it. But, I do know because most people are emotional. They hear one thing, they fly out the handle until they go sit down and really look at what you said. That's how Virgo men are. So we kind of keep quiet a lot to ourselves, But I noticed that in my life. And I'm telling a lot of Virgo men are like this, because when we talk. You know what I'm saying? Most time Virgo men talk, something happening. Something gonna get changed, something gonna be a little off. Something gonna be different, man. Because they're gonna bring up. Yeah, I'm still flipping through these pages of stuff I had written down. Something's just gonna be different because something they just ain't gonna like. What they do doing? So yeah, you gotta understand that with Virgo men, yo. These dudes. She said, must be talking about a high vibrational Virgo because the Virgo I've been with 3 years still trying to make me dumb. So what, how though? How you trying to make it done? Go say more about that. You know, I'm not denying what you're saying. I just kind of want to dig into it a little more. But it's real. It's real. But these guys, some different thinkers, yo. We just high vibrational thinkers, man. You know, and what the bottom line is, we are definitely um attracted to intelligence of a woman. We are. Now, don't get me wrong, we still men. You know what I'm saying? We still find women attractive. A woman's still a woman. You know, but when it boils down to it, that's what really gets us. You know, and I tell you this, and before I go on, y'all know I don't speak in absolutes. I don't speak in all and every. I'm just speaking generally of how Virgo men are, because there are always exceptions to every rule. Somebody say amen. Amen. You know? Um, but I do know this. I I look back over my life. Sound like a church song. So I look back over my life. I look back over my life, and I think things over. Hallelujah, somebody. I think things over. You know, and I look at the women I've been attracted to and the women I really dated. And I dated two women, you know what I'm saying? And but most of those women had a high intellect, or it was something different about them. It was the way they thought about things. You know what I'm saying? It was just their mind. I'm telling you, their mind made them more beautiful, more sexy, more attractive, everything. And that's what I connected with. And I'm just being real. I'm just being real. You know. And so you say, do I still do one-on-one? Yeah, the link should be in there somewhere. It might not be on this video, but go on the page and find one of just random videos. The link should be there. Cause I've been a little ghost for a minute, y'all. I know I've been ghosting y'all, but I've been working. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm a chaplain at a college, and this college be taking all my love and affection. You know what I'm saying? I deal with a lot of students and staff. I don't want to say deal with, but you know, I provide care to a lot of students and staff and stuff like that. There's a lot going on. You know, these students got a lot going on in life. You know, because life is life. You know, and so you know they take a lot of my time and attention. You know, and so y'all know I'm in service, and plus I'm a minister too, and so I'll be doing a lot. I've been doing a lot of traveling, everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be trying to get back to y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, I love these topics and all that good stuff. She said, been watching videos for the past 3 months and they've been really helpful. I have better understanding of the Virgo man. Thank you. I'm dating. Yeah, no problem, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I can help somebody as I pass along, and if I can cheer somebody with a word or song, my living won't be in vain. Amen. All right. You know, but that's real. It's real. How real everything. She said, everything I say he has to contest it with facts. Only wants to talk about himself or what he wants to talk about. Them down compliment he wants to only be on top of. Oh, I see what you're saying. So, you know, he probably some men he probably feel like I'm taking a wild guess. I could be wrong. I'm taking an educated guess. City tax that is. My educated guess would be, or is that he may feel like you are putting your accomplishments in front of you. Like this how you can understand it. You know how some men come at you and they lead with money. You know, and you may actually like him. You know, and he may actually like him for his money. But for a lot of women, I see that they don't like when men lead with the money, unless they just trying to do something. But you know, because a lot of times when men lead with money, like what are you hiding as a man? You know, so to me, my interpretation is that when a man leads with money to a woman, it's almost like he don't even see her. He's dangling something in front of her face like she's a dog or something. Like, look, I got this money, so like me. You know, I got this money, so I'm cool. You know, and so he's putting his money in front of who he is as a man. And of course, yeah, you want your man to have money, but that's not the whole picture. You know, so in comparison, I think he may feel like you lead with your accomplishments and degrees and stuff like that. You know, you may not be doing it, but he might feel like that. I'm just basing off what you say he's saying. So you're trying to dumb down your accomplishment. So in essence, from what I said earlier, yeah, men don't necessarily, well, one's accomplishments don't necessarily mean nothing to a man as far as your value, as like for a woman a man's accomplishments means more because he has to take care of the family traditionally. It's his job to, protect, provide, all that good stuff. You know, resources. Men don't necessarily look to women for resources. Traditionally, innately, we look for women, for comfort, support, to bear children, and things like that. So, in essence, you know, a woman's accomplishment don't necessarily, it's not the hook for men. It's really her beauty and who she is. But like I said, for Virgo men, we do like that. But we will feel it if a woman will do that. But I'm not saying you doing that, but I'm just taking an educated guess because that's what it sounds like. And Virgo men are very argumentative too. They debate. Don't ever get in a debate with a Virgo man. You'll go for days. The Virgo man, we can debate for hours and hours and hours. We love a good debate now. That's part of our nature. So that's probably why. And Virgo men hate to be wrong. We hate to be wrong. So there's a lot going on. So you're probably dealing with all that. Virgo men hate to be wrong. If you need a one-on-one, yeah, hit me up. Hit me up. The link in the bio somewhere, not the bio. The link is somewhere on the page. But yeah, it is character over accomplishment. So I would say, just check how you present yourself as far as like your accomplishment. Because although we love your accomplishments, don't lead with it. Don't lead it because after a while, it can become unattractive. But and I know I'm double speaking here. But try to get the essence of what I'm saying. Like I'll use myself for example. I can only use myself most times. Like I love an intelligent woman. I love her accomplishment. I love she got this, she got that. But and it is attractive to me. It's very attractive because I get to see who she is. But I'm not necessarily want her for her accomplishment. If you see what I'm saying, I still want her just for who she is. But her accomplishments is a plus. It shows me her character and just her intelligence. So for me, it's extra. It is a great thing. But if a woman come to me leading with that, I will find it unattractive. Like I see a fine woman or whatever, I don't know, going on a date or something like that. She starts saying, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. I don't want to hear that, honestly. I don't. But at the same time, I respect it though. I respect what she got. I respect it. But I just don't want her to lead with that. If y'all can see what I don't want to, beat a dead horse with belabor the point. Yeah. But listen, Virgos connect with the mind before they connect with the heart. In most cases. They connect with the mind before they connect with the heart in most cases. So that's really how you're gonna get a Virgo man, connect with the mind and heart. But don't get me twisted. Don't get it wrong. They love a beautiful woman now. Y'all, I got videos after video talk about a beautiful woman. But what I'm really saying is just like long term and the hook, so to speak, is gonna be through conversation. It's gonna be through that connection and things like that. Because Virgos, like I said, they value deep discussion, and it is hard to get the Virgo man to start talking and this and that. But if you get him to that point, if he is talking to you and chatty patty, you know what I'm saying? That's a good thing, honestly. Now, sometimes in some cases, you actually have to get Virgo to be quiet, yo. They can talk too much sometimes. But yeah, emotional intelligence over insecurity. That's real. She said, I love my Virgo, but it's not for the weak. Yeah, it's not for the weak. I tell people all the time, like, it ain't easy dating a Virgo, man. It's not. I know. I admit it. I will admit it. It's not easy dating us, man. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, it's not. You really have to be a strong woman, because we just different. It's not that we better than this person or worse than that person. It's just that, we different. You say, what do we like to talk about? I mean, I guess it depends for every Virgo, but just to give you a general idea, everybody kind of like to talk about themselves, right? But I would say whatever they are interested in, that's what they like to talk about. So just say he's interested in politics. Talk about that. But get into his mind, get into what he like, get into what he don't like. And things like that. And that'll help. That'll definitely help. But you have to dig it out a little bit. What's good, DW? She's out there trying to figure out how to approach him with something he does that I don't like. Oh, so to approach Virgos with things that's bothering you, honestly, in a lot of cases, you just got to be real with them. I think, in my opinion, in my experience, we like, let me just say it up front. Don't be nasty about it, of course, but directness is the best way for Virgos. But also remember, Virgos are sensitive. We are sensitive. I admit it. We are sensitive. I'm sensitive. So you have to watch what you say, but just go to them like, hey, you know, this happened. These are my thoughts about it. This is what I feel about it. I want to know your thoughts about it. And just keep it simple like that. You know, for real. I'm serious. I'm so serious. Just be straightforward. Because when you straightforward Virgos, it takes out all the confusion. Because we don't like to be confused and we don't like surprises. We just want to know what it is, good or bad. Because surprises we don't like surprises because we can't control it. You know what I'm saying? Just boom, just straight up, just straight up say whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? It's your stuff. She said my Virgo teaches me in the craziest ways. Only him can tame the bull. Hey, that's real. You know what I'm saying? That's real. The Taurus in the house. He said skip what they like talking about. They love that space. If you don't give them space, you will have go. Yeah, that's real. I mean, you do have to get Virgo space. Y'all know I got a lot of videos about space and ghosting and Virgos. Well, I'm saying they like conversation too. You just gotta pick your times. You gotta see, this is why it's hard dating Virgo, because you gotta learn him. Just like everybody gotta learn everybody. You gotta learn what he like, learn his personality. And you gotta know the time when it's time to talk. You know. You gotta know. You gotta know. It's just like a woman. Like, it's like a woman. Like, you gotta know how to talk to a woman. When it's time to talk about certain things, it's time. When it's not, it's not. So you have to learn. Like, for example, if a woman had a frustrating day at work, she may not have the patience for a lot of joking around. If you like to joke, I like to joke around a lot. If you joke around a lot, she may not have the patience for that at that moment, because she's irritated by work, and she may feel that you, as a Virgo man, not paying attention to her, or a man in general, not paying attention to her feelings in his moment, or joking around about her day, and all she want to do is kind of get it off her chest. So that's not. It's about timing. So same thing with Virgos. It's about timing when you want to talk to them to get them to talk. So if Virgo is frustrated, similar to a woman, it's very similar. If you're frustrated, that may not be the time to talk about serious things, because Virgos are very tired. Virgos work a lot, and Virgos, y'all hear me say this all the time, they are always on. I talked about that today at chapel. Always on. Like, you can't turn off, you can't relax, can't calm down. There's a lot going on. And so you have to give them time to settle and decompress and then talk. A frustrated, tired Virgo is not a good one. So you have to learn his ways. I say always meet Virgos with softness. Always meet them with softness and femininity. It works. It may take a little minute, but they have to cool off, calm down. You say ghosting, but you see Virgos are so funny ghosting, but I still feel his energy. Now that's real. That's real. That's real. That is so real. You say take more on Virgo accountability. Yeah, Virgos always think they're right. Virgos always, it's hard to get a Virgo to admit when he's wrong. I'm trying to tell y'all from experience. Virgos would rather choke on a lemon than admit when they're wrong. But they will, sometimes they will say it when they're wrong, though. They will say it. If they just straight up wrong, they'll say it. But it's not that they don't want to, they don't want to be wrong. It's not that they don't want to be wrong. It's just that they think they right all the time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel what I'm saying? You feel me? So like, this is what I mean. Some people don't want to be wrong just for the sake of, I don't want to be wrong because I'm this and I'm that. That's not, Virgo's lack of accountability is not an arrogant thing. It's more of a perfectionist thing, So it's not that I'm right. Everybody can listen to me because I'm the man. It's not that. It's more so I'm right because I did the research. I got the data. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel me? So it's a different energy. So that's why it's hard for them to admit, because they be like, you'll tell them something that is straight up facts. It's straight up undeniable. But if I'm just making up a scenario, if he feel like he did the research or whatever, and also has facts, he'll be like, I don't know, dog. I don't know. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. I would, me personally, I will take it to the grave. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it to the end if I think I'm right. Because this is why, in many cases, we do be right. You know, not all, but in many, we do be right. And so that percentage of, I'm just making up numbers, that 90 percentile of us being right, you know, we pulling from that, right? We pulling from that. And so we like, you know what? I'm probably right. You know, since I can't back off of that. You know, it's funny, but that's how it is. You know, I'm go back to politics because it's just so fresh. Like when I told everybody that Trump was gonna win this election. I told them, y'all, I made a video on this channel about it. I told everybody Trump was gonna win this election. And this was during the campaign. People was arguing me up and down, cussing me out. You don't like black women. You this and that. You just you dumb, you smoke. This was wrong with the black community. This was wrong. I said, look, y'all. Just look at what's going on out here. Don't listen at the news, because the news is here to fearmonger. I don't care if you like this person or don't like that person. That ain't, you like who you want to like or don't like who you want to like. But I'm looking at this analytically, and I'm listening at people. This dude gonna win. This woman gonna lose. It's just point blank. It ain't got nothing to do with man versus woman. I'm looking at it. I was like in the 1% of people who saying that. And I'm telling you, I almost lost family, friends, and everything just because of that. But I stayed on my square. And what happened? He won. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I told y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew. I was looking at it. Would you not see? I said, you being led with emotions because you don't like this person and you just can't fathom somebody that you don't like winning. But I was like, look, it's not about who you like, because this country is morally corrupt. So this country never been about right and wrong. It's been about green and evil and all that good stuff. So that's just an example that I'm using. Okay. And but I was right. I was right a lot about these politics stuff. You know. If I could stay on that for a minute. Y'all know I ain't say we, but they did a boycott, economic boycott. I know it's politics. I know I'm talking political. I'm getting to a point here. Y'all made this economic boycott against Target and this and that. You know, because they pulled back the DEI stuff. And I told people, I said, hey, I don't think this black people, I don't think this for us, dog, because I feel you, but this ain't really got nothing to do with us. Because you know, white women benefit from this more. And I say knock yourself out, but I think your energy can be used. Like, oh man, you just don't, you a coon, you know what I'm saying? You don't hire the black community. And what happened? All the studies came out and our report came out of who benefits the most. I lied. I'm saying this to say this is where Virgo men stand a lot, and this is why they don't apologize per se, because of things like I just expressed. We end up being right a lot, and a lot of times we feel like other people be in their emotions, and emotions are not bad, but sometimes you're in your emotions, you can be led to feel like something is right when it's wrong, or you can be led to feel like something is wrong when it's right. And Virgos, again, they are very analytical creatures. So everything with them is about data, numbers, data, and numbers. What does the data say? What does the number say? Point blank, period. And so this is why they don't apologize a lot. So it's not an arrogant thing. It's more just, hey, they are by the book type of people. Virgos make great judges. But with that being said, like all humans, they are wrong sometimes. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that this is why they don't admit to being wrong. Not that they are never wrong. Just to give you their mindset of what's really going on out here. He said he disappeared, but seems to get weird satisfaction out of me reaching out, check on him. I can see that. I can see that. But Virgos, they suck at communication, like reaching out to people and stuff like that. Connie, what's good? You know, what's good, man? I'm just trying to say, I missed some of the comments, man. You said yours always apologize. Hey, that's good. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Keep him on that track. You said, will he ever say he likes you, or just wait on a woman to chase him? Hey, I made a video about Virgo men don't chase women, and again, that's just to give you an outline. Virgo men don't chase women. Some do. Don't get me wrong. And again, it's not an arrogant thing. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm a pimp, baby. I don't chase no woman. It ain't like that. They just don't do it because they be in their own world, and women kind of come to them, and that's they just like, oh, okay. They just not focused. They focus on the mission or whatever they got to do, out of sight, out of mind. That's kind of how Virgo men are, and they awkward too. A lot of Virgo men are awkward. They don't know how to talk to women. Some don't. Some do. And so they just be they been out of space somewhere, and so that's why it seems like a woman has to chase him. But you don't necessarily have to chase him. It's just that it takes Virgo men a long time to recognize the signals, because they really don't be thinking about women like that. Not in a bad way. I'm telling you, they just so like an athlete, a good athlete. They laser focus on whatever the mission is. You know what I'm saying? So that happens a lot. So people think they have to chase Virgo men, but they slow, not mentally, but like as far as pace, they move really slow, because again, Virgos are not initially attracted by the physical, which they are attracted by the physical, but that's not what initially pulls them in. It's the mind that pulls the Virgo in. They sapiosexuals, but to get there, you have to get around them. It's complicated. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, I get that, but he don't ever talk. So how supposed to get to him, to talk to him, to get the mind thing? That's why it takes so long with Virgos. Because they good. They in their mind, they good. I say all the time, Virgos can be single forever. Nobody wants to be single forever, but they can be, because they move so slow, and it's just like we live a sad reality sometimes. Yeah, man, y'all like and subscribe, baby, and share. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. It's good to see everybody. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. Oh, you said T chosen one, maybe D chosen one. She said sometimes they are too analytical to a fault. That's real. I'm not gonna disagree with that. They can be analytical to a fault. I admit that sometimes. The Virgos can be analytical to a fault, man. We are our own worst enemies sometimes. You said Daisy said the Virgo man I know likes to chase women. Hey, now someone will. Now don't get it twisted. Y'all hear me say, they're outliers to everything. I'm just speaking in general. But someone will go out there and get it now. And the ones that will, they know how to do it. I think the ones that do that, they have tapped into their, I don't know, masculine. No, not even masculinity. They tapped into something. I don't know the word to say. You say he always helped me when I ask him for help, but never text me or during my text. Do you think he likes me? Yeah, I think he does like you. Again, these dudes, they be in la la land, and they don't really reach out to nobody. My mom told me the other day, man, well, you gotta start calling home. Like, y'all know I use the example all the time. Like, you gotta start calling home sometime. Like, what's going on? I don't know. Virgos suck at reaching out to people. You said the thing I hate checking me out on social media, but don't say anything. But when I see him, he is smiling, telling me I'm dangerous. So Count Your Blessing said that. Let me talk about that real quick. Y'all know I made plenty of videos about that. Like, Virgos, they just horrible at reaching out. They don't. I think the majority of them don't know how to talk to women in that aspect. And so y'all hear me say with Virgos, it's out of sight, out of mind. Like, they're serious. Like, they not ruled by romance and romantics. Like, a lot of men are just driven by the want of a woman. Virgo men are not. My wristwatch shining. Virgo men are not driven by the love and want of a woman. Virgo men are driven by their mission in life. So that's what they're focused on all the time. But it doesn't mean they don't like women. It doesn't mean they don't think about them or a particular woman. So a lot of times he may not be checking you out on social media. He may see it if it pops up. That's why a lot of times you have to be the one. You have to be the one to reach out to him because he just focused. You know, and it's not that, oh, I ain't thinking about that girl. It's not even like that. He just, what I gotta do today? How can I improve today? How can I get this money today? That's really what they're thinking about. And so when he does see you, he's like, oh, what's up, baby? What's up? Oh, you looking good today. And he really feels that. He really feels like, wow, you beautiful. You know, because you don't broke his trance. You know, Virgo be in a trance. You know, so when he finally does see you, you know, and you like, well, dang, if I'm so beautiful, why don't you hit me up? You know what I'm saying? It's complicated, but that's how they are. You know, and it's hard to hook them, but you can. You definitely can. But a Virgo slow music. Excuse me. Don't give up on Virgo, man, Michelle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Virgo being La La Land, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm just talking. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a minute since I've been on here, like for real, for real. I'm trying to be more consistent, y'all. Like I ain't lying to you, man. I just be busy, man. Like I'm living my raps. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lying. But you know, I thought it'd be a good day to say something. But y'all, I am gonna start coming out with more videos, man. I gotta stop neglecting my channel, man. Like for real, I love this channel, you know. And I was on the road for a minute, y'all know I was, cause I had all my video content that I'm still gonna do it, cause I like the topic of relationships. I look, and first of all, I ain't no y'all hear me say this all the time. I am not no relationship guru or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I just share information and we talk. You know, I share from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? So don't cause I definitely got my own faults. You say it's always been easy for Virgos to get beautiful women. Yo, that's true. I mean, for real. Some people might take that statement as being arrogant, but I'm telling you, it's always been easy for Virgos men to get beautiful women. I think I use myself as an example. Like, yo, hey, that's been real though. I mean, I tend to get very beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? And like for real. And to me, I'm like, that's cool. You know, I'm not like, yeah, look at me, dog. It's just how it is. You know, and I'm not really doing nothing special. Maybe just a vibe. But Virgos do really tend to get very beautiful women. And I really noticed that. And that's some real stuff. Because I've been with some very beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like, yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, woof. You know, like, girl, like for real. And it just, I don't know. Sometimes I work out, sometimes I don't. I think it's interesting though. It's interesting to me. You know. Oh yeah, that's real. Miss Coco said you may be able to get very beautiful women, but can you keep them? You can't keep them. Hey, that's real. Cause you know you got like you get a nice car. Can you make the payments? Can you afford it? And that is real. That is so real. You know, because hey, it comes with responsibilities. You know, but at the same time, you know, Virgos don't necessarily. Our value system, in my opinion, is it's just a little bit different from most people. Like again, we love, like most men, we love a beautiful woman. Like that's we men. But what is more important, or I would say what is equally important, is that mind of hers. We are more attracted to that. You know. So Virgo men do tend to get beautiful women, but a lot of the time those beautiful women may have a really good mind. But they susceptible to false things just like any other human. Like sometimes they can fall victim to a woman that they may deem beautiful, but she may be bad for them. You know, because we human. You know, we all make mistakes. We all fall for them. I did it several times that I like a woman simply because of her beauty. She was just so beautiful, and but I knew she was bad for me. I like this woman is bad for me, but she's so fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she's so fine, boy. I can't let it go. I said, God, I can't let it go, man. I know you don't want me to have this woman, man, but just come on, man. Make an exception this time. You know what I'm saying? can we just, you know? But it happens, man. It happens a lot. Yet without even trying. He said, asked Kelly, said he shares everything with me. We have become best friends. He said he has nothing to hide from me. He helps me with everything. Does he love me or we just friends? I don't know about love. I'm not gonna say he doesn't love you, but I would say his attraction and care for you is very high. I mean, if he's doing all that, I think the bond there is extremely high. So the love per se is definitely there. He's not gonna ever say it though, because Virgos don't be saying stuff like that just because we don't know what to say. But I think he likes you a lot, and I don't know. I think y'all need to talk about it. You know, what's up, Ciara in the building? You know what I'm saying? We here. He said, as a Virgo man, why can't I trust a woman to be loyal in a relationship? You know what? It's really hard to trust a woman in a relationship, man. Let me tell you, because we don't trust nobody. One, we are very suspicious of everybody, especially women. And this is why I think, because most of our experiences, uh, we see people for who they are, men and women, but women in particular, we know women can be emotional. We know women can like you for something. For example, just say if you're some type of leader or influencer, a woman can like you for that, you know. But your question is, if I wasn't doing that, would you like me? Would you really like? Because you like, I do that, but that's not all of who I am. For example, just for the women can understand, maybe you got a nice body. Men are attracted to that. So you could like, do you like me, or do you just like me for my body? Because it is a difference. And so a lot of Virgo men can see through that. Like, do you have an angle? Would you really support me? You know. So that's why it's hard for a man, Virgo man, to trust a woman fully. That's why it takes us so long to trust a woman and fall in love with her, because we want to really know her motives or her intentions. Why do you really like me? What is this really about? And maybe that's good or bad, I don't know. But these are the things that happen because uh, I know myself and a lot of other men. We've had women to like us, say they like us, but they really didn't like us because they got to know us and they didn't really support what we had going on. Really, they just liked us for something, or maybe they had an image in their own mind of what this relationship should be. So, for example, I'm not an athlete. I'm not running stuff, but I'm talking about professionally. You will see a woman like this athlete because he's a professional athlete. He got money. He's that in her mind. You know, she sees, oh, I'm married to an athlete. I'm gonna be taken care of. I'm gonna live the boss be life. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. We live in a big house and I just go shopping. But some of them don't take into account that that man actually needs a wife, and she actually got to do wife things. And also, him being an athlete comes with stuff. I mean, comes with right or wrong. It comes with other women. It comes with people reaching out to him. He's a popular person, and so you know, initially she may like him just for what she can get, but she never considered what she can give him. You know, she may only thought that just because her beauty and body, and that's it. You know, and so it's a fall off, and so a lot of athletes have trouble trusting women too because of that same thing. You know, it's so real. What's good, China? But it's real. It's real. You know, and so they have to really see through a woman, man, see what's really going on. I know I do. Because you know I'm in ministry and stuff like that, and I've had women in the past. I think I told y'all this. I had women in the past just like me because of ministry. You know what I'm saying? They see themselves as first lady or whatever. Which I mean, I don't really matter to me. But um, in some circles, that's real important to them, and so they want that for whatever reason. They just that's important to them, and because that is so important to them, they look over the things that I actually need. You know what I'm saying? To make this work, and they look past what it is to support somebody in ministry or to support a spiritual or religious man because it's not easy. You know, and so I wonder, like, yo, can you really handle that? You know, can you handle being with somebody like me? And I'm saying I'm just, this super person, nothing like that. It ain't nothing like that. It just, hey, I have a life. I'm doing something in my life. I have a mission, And whoever is in my life, I need them to support that because I'm on a mission. It is as simple as that. And so a lot of women can't handle it because they don't understand the requirement of like spiritualness and prayer and stuff like that. And hey, spiritual warfare. I'm just using myself as an example as always. Like I just used the athlete. Like I said, you date an athlete, you know it comes with certain things. It just does. So are you ready for that lifestyle? Are you ready for that aggravation? Are you ready for women coming at him screaming his name? You know what I'm saying? And him taking pictures with fans and somebody just acting like he did something just because they don't like you. Are you ready for that? So similarly, like in my life, like ministry, are you ready for what it takes to support somebody like me? And that's any man with any mission. Are you ready to be that wife to that man in that mission? Especially if it's a high mission. Because some things you got to endure. And that's real. And so sometimes, sometimes women don't like to hear that, but they understand if, let's say, a successful woman, let's say Angela Bassett, you know, she's a very successful woman. We don't really know her husband like that. I think she married, you know, but yeah, we don't really know her husband like that. But he pop out sometime, and I think it's Angela Bassett. But if he started come out and complain like, man, my wife this and that, what I'm saying, she's always gone, she's always on the movie set, women would rip him apart. You know what type of woman you married? You can't handle his lifestyle. This was wrong with men today. They got low, they ego, they so soft, da 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 da. So women can understand that. They can understand that if a woman's successful, she deserves to be successful. Men can't handle her. Women can't handle a strong woman. I was using that as a backdrop. Because that's how it is. And so, if you with anybody who's successful like that, you just gotta understand that it comes with something. Yeah, he says, a Virgo man, I have fear of commitment due to me prioritizing my future. I'm what you want to say. Hey, you got to prioritize your future, man. The right woman will come, and that's real talk. And I believe, y'all know me. I'm very traditional. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, you know, as far as like man, woman, and marriage, and all that, I feel like a woman should acquiesce to the man's mission. For my personal beliefs, I think that's how it go. I mean, it might be different for everybody, but I think that's how it go. That's what I seen growing up. It doesn't mean that you give up your life, but you know, to me, the balance of family, that's how it go. And I don't think a man should be changing his life career for his woman or whatever the case may be, because that's opposite, that's backwards. Now, if she make more money, I don't know. Yeah, y'all get what I'm saying. But a man's mission is to work, conquer, provide, protect. This what men do. Not saying women don't do that, but this is what men do. I know because I'm a man, and that's our calling, that's our drive. So we want innately, we want a woman who can support that, and help us build and raise a family and this and that. And so if we putting our career to the side for a woman, and I know that sounds bad, then I just think we're out of order, because you're never gonna reach your potential as a man, because now you're making your potential a woman, and that's out of order for a man. You're never gonna be happy, because you're gonna feel like you're not living. Some people gonna say there's ego, and it's not ego, because men are built to build, to conquer, and provide. You know, and if you take your mission and make your mission a woman, you out of order. And it's not to say that you neglect your woman and your wife. You know what I'm saying? It's not to say that, because you honor her. Like the Bible says, you honor her. You love her like Christ loved the church. You feel me? Y'all are one. But as the leader, you're not supposed to be following her. She's supposed to be following you. Y'all feel me? But it's different for everybody. No, I'm not in I'm not in Georgia. I'm up here in Kentucky, man. You know what I'm saying? It'd be so cold up here. But I be going to Georgia a lot. It'd be so cold in Kentucky. It was like -3 degrees a few weeks ago. It'd be consistently in the teens, like 9 degrees, 8 degrees, 13 degrees. It's ridiculous. Y'all know I hate cold weather. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, how long make it up here, dog? You know what I'm saying? This ain't it, bro. But it's been a minute, y'all. Be trying to make my videos and this and that, but y'all keep subscribing and please like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff, because we trying to make it happen. I think I got some new subscribers on here. Welcome. You know, and y'all go through my go through the channel and check out the old videos. It's a lot. I'm gonna be uploading a lot more stuff, and I'm gonna upload some stuff again about this topic again too, in a more concise package or whatever. What's up, Zay, for show in the building? You know what I'm saying? When a Virgo man becomes, Clarence said, Virgo man become one with his mission. He becomes one with himself. Therefore, he can lead better. I'm telling y'all, my man speaking gospel right now. Ladies, look, the Virgo man you want is a Virgo man that's locked in on his mission. Y'all time may be short, but he gonna love you better. I'm trying to tell you, because he's gonna be happy. He's gonna be happier with himself. You want a man who's happy with himself before he gets with you. Because if he's not happy with himself, he's not gonna be happy with you, because he's gonna feel like you the problem. You know what I'm saying? So this is why Virgo man requires space, and just let him breathe. It's complicated. It's hard to Virgo man, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna compare it. You see these memes, be like, hey, look, I can't go a long time, but I promise you're gonna be the best 5 minutes of your life. It's funny. I'm just using it as a backdrop as to, look, Virgos love you quickly. You know what I'm saying? But they often something else. Something else, not as in another woman, but something as in them studying and getting on their mission and things like that. And so they don't spend a lot of time with you per se, but the time they do spend with you is impactful. It's the best, day of your life. Y'all hear me say all the time, Virgos they'll spend a day with you, or even a weekend with you. You may not hear from them for a week, but that day or that weekend will be like one of the best weekends of your life. You're like, God, yeah, brother came through and just, we had a great time. But he goes where he at. He not ghosting for, just he don't like it. He just like, all right, I exuded all this energy and I gotta get back to the mission. That's how they are. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You say it's either they are in or they're not. If you had that vibe, I'm not trusting them, then something else. I can respect that. I respect that. Oh, you see, he blocked him. You say you can't get her the love she's yearning for, because regardless, I still don't trust. Yeah, and so I would say, since you don't trust, I see y'all have some conversations around that. Have some hard conversations around it, and just let her know who you are as a man. And be real with her. Be real. Like, look, this I like you. I'm having a hard time trusting you. A lot of times people respect, just being real with them, and let them know that your mission comes first. And not telling you to leave her, but usually stuff like this will let you know where somebody stands, because if she leaves, then it's not a bad thing because you dodged the bullet. And it is not to say she's a bad person at all, but what I'm saying is, you now know where she stands, and that she doesn't agree with what you're doing, so eventually it's going to go downhill anyway. But in a lot of cases, women, from what I've seen, they will acquiesce to a man saying, look, this is my mission, this is what I'm trying to do, this is how I need to do it, and this is how you need to support me in doing it. Most women follow that, because it's real to them. Be like, okay, I see where he's standing. And you may have done that already, I don't know. But if you haven't, it's a good thing to do, and all that good stuff. And so yeah, it's a good thing to do. So yeah, just talk to her, man. Just let her know, what really, just as a man, as a leader, you just sit down, but look, this is what I think, this is what I've been thinking, this is what I'm trying to do. I would love for you to do it with me, but I gotta go, I gotta move in this direction, with or without you. I would love to move with you. You know what I'm saying? But I need you in this position. I need you in this. No, I don't say role, because there's people funny, but you feel me. I need you to rock with me in this way, because you don't, I can't rock. We can't rock, and so let's walk it together. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying. But listen, y'all, I gotta get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I've been on here like an hour. But y'all, look, y'all rock with your boy. Follow me on Instagram. You know, what's up, Judith? J Whitfield Inspires and all that good stuff. He said a woman can say that to him. No, that's real. That's real. That's real. Before I go, he said a woman can say that to him. That's real. However, I think a woman should follow the man and not the man follow him, because the man is the leader in the relationship, in the marriage, and things like that. But if she feels that her mission in life is to do something different, then I'm not mad at that either. You know, it's fair. You know, but a man shouldn't be following a woman that's, in my opinion, that's out of order, because that's not direction. That's her direction, and that means she gonna be leading the family. That means she gonna make a decision for the family. Which, not saying that she can't make decisions for the family, but long term, your man gonna feel out of order. He gonna feel less than a man, and you don't want that. You don't want a less than happy man. You don't want a man to. This is what I mean. You don't want to, as a woman, you don't want your place as a woman to feel belittled. Like, just say, you know, your man like to eat, you cooking for your man, but he started to diminish your role as his woman, and getting another woman to cook for him and this and that. You gonna be like, what? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You be like, these are my duties, or whatever the case may be. You know, y'all feel what I'm saying. But y'all, you feel me? What's up? Sincerely, Tila. Yeah, y'all, I might get out here for real. You know what I'm saying? Look, stay with your boy, J Whitfield Inspires, on Instagram and TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I'm on TikTok now. And like, share, and subscribe. And if you need to talk to me personally, like a private session, hit the link in the description after the video is over, or whatever, or go. It might be on another video, and you know, book a session, and all that stuff. But yeah, we trying to get the channel back right and live. But y'all holla at your boy. Peace out. Stay blessed.